Travis Campbell here with a quick product review. This is a video review of the sales page of Keyword Research Pro. One of the things that I like to do is after testing a product, buying a product or getting access to a product, I'd like to actually go to the sales letter and see how well the sales letter stacks up with the product itself. Now, I've used Keyword Research Pro for a couple of months now and gotten pretty comfortable with the product, and I really like it. But I wanted to review the sales page that you're going to see when you go and visit it, should you wish to go ahead and consider to purchase the product, or at least to find out more information. Now, keyword research is, in my opinion, one of the top three things that need to be done if you're going to be successful in online marketing. You've got to know what people are searching for, what people are buying, what are valuable keywords for a given market or niche, because you can make it or break it, whether you're doing pay-per-click with Google AdWords or similar, or you're going to do SEO. You need to know the keywords in your market. And there are ways to do this, but they're pretty manual. They're online, and there's free manual ways of doing it. What you're buying with a product like Keyword Research Pro is you're buying your time back, and time is critical. So the first thing that you're going to do when you get to this page, I'm going to go ahead and refresh it, is you'll have this video pop up. You hear a large drum in the background. It's a very well done video, and it overviews the use of the product. One of the things I was confused is when I get to this page, I open the application, I didn't know what to do. So you can see here you can brainstorm ideas, and you can get it out of the Google product database or the hot searches, Google Trends, and then you can generate LSI keywords from that. One thing I want to make sure that you understand is that if you already know your market and what keywords you think you need to be going after, all you have to do is hit the Generate Keywords tab and put in the famous dog training market, and then you click the Start button, and then it just goes out and finds the keywords for that market. And here's where it prompts you for the Google CAPTCHA, so that it makes sure that you're not spamming it. So while that's generating the keywords, I'll just continue on with this video. Here he's generating keywords on diet. He found 198 keywords, now 500, now 700. So it's going to find 1,000 keywords in just a few seconds. My experience has been just a few seconds. It's been like 30 or 45 seconds. But here he's got over 35,000 keywords related to diets. That will take some time, but it will take much less time than if you went and did it manually, that's for sure. So here we've got 150 keywords. I've set it to 150 on the threshold here, and you get all these other keyword ideas. So if you don't need to brainstorm, just go straight to your seed keyword. You can do that, and then you can move along the process. That's another thing I didn't realize, was that these tabs mean that you go across the screen and continue to pare down your keywords. Shows you KEI, calculates KEI, RS ratio, and it shows you what people are paying for in a range for keywords. It allows you to actually select those competing ads and bring them up in a window. He's going to click here in just a second and show you that. So it gives you Google search volume, it gives you ad volume and ad information. There's the competing ads, and it allows you to pull from these data sources here that you see: WordTracker, Keyword Discovery, Miva, YouTube, which I thought was interesting, Google 7 Search, and Ask. And then here he's in the clean keywords or filter keywords. It's in the new interface, but it allows you basically to determine, hey, I want less than this many keywords, limited to this volume, limited to this pay-per-click range, and then it will clean up the keywords. Here you see this bin getting smaller, and now you're focusing on a specific market. And then of course you can export that data, your keyword list, in any format that you wish. So cruising on to the sales letter, he recently updated it to 1015. So there haven't been a lot of updates, but he has added features to the product and ironed out any bugs. And basically, this is a software application that sits on a Windows PC and queries online databases that are updated regularly. There's no need to pay a monthly fee for this product. It's a one-time fee. So does it help you locate literally millions of keywords at your fingertips? Of course, because you have the search engines at your disposal and these data sources. Replicates Google AdWords keyword tools major features. It certainly does, using multi-country, synonyms, local monthly search volume, volume match type, and estimated average cost per click. It actually shows you the ads as well, as we showed you. You can find a ton of profitable long-tail keywords with little to no competition. Yeah, I found that to be true. You know, once you filter it out and you follow reasonable guidelines, it's true. You can have little competition. It's fast, definitely. Now, if you're going to get 35,000 keywords from the diet market, it's going to take a little while, a little longer than minutes. But yes, it's definitely a time saver. And as I mentioned at the outset, you're saving time. That's the main benefit here. One-click product and niche brainstorming. We saw that on the main page. Comprehensive keyword analysis. Multi-language. Talked about that. Let's see. Yeah, you know, you're gonna look at the competition, search volume, keyword effectiveness, KEI, pay-per-click info, and first page search engine result page. Now, you could do all of this manually, but the problem is that you need to know all the various commands for Google to get that information, and the various websites that you know interrogate ads for cost per click and who's advertising, all that stuff. So you could do it manually, don't get me wrong. It's just that this saves a ton of time. Like, I can research a niche in 5 minutes and have the targeted keywords. Built-in powerful filtering system, we talked about that. He's also now allowing, in this 1.15 version, you can format keywords. You know, I can import these keywords from my generated keywords, for example. Sorry about that. And then I can choose broad, phrase, and exact, or just exact, or phrase and exact, or negative match. So this is huge because you can save a lot of time if you're going to do pay-per-click stuff by using these windows. Now you just copy and paste these into your AdWords campaign, and you're good to go. And yeah, you can export data. I already showed you that. One-time payment, that's one of the biggest things. I think for the price, what he's offering right now, it's a great deal if you're somebody that believes in keyword research. You get access to the community, and there's upgrades for life. And he's got a 60-day money-back guarantee. I've dealt with him over email, and I participated in his webinar. I would strongly encourage, I don't know if he's still offering it. Looks like right now you can get the $10 off, which is pretty cool. So go ahead and take advantage of that if it's there. If it's not, then I don't know what exactly he's doing. But I would strongly encourage you, though, if he makes the offer for the follow-up training webinar, you're going to get a 2-hour video, I believe, I think for free. But this is somebody that is AdWords certified. He's done very well with Google and with AdWords. And I would strongly encourage you to take him up on the offer if he offers an upsell to his training, because you're going to save a ton of time learning from him. So, okay, so this is the wrap-up. That's the final word on Keyword Research Pro, the sales page. Go over and check it out, and if it makes sense for your business, you can get started right away.